Hi, we're the Turners and welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we decided to visit a spa that we had heard so much about at the Hotel Balneario, and the street that it's on comes up on these shops where you can buy all the things you might want to take into the spa with you, bathing suits and floats and so forth like that. Next door there's a facility that we did not visit, which is a water park for kids, pools and all that sort of thing. But we wanted to go into the adult side, the hotel and spa side, which has an adult thermal springs. And so we're going to visit that and show you the wonderful adventure we had in there. So we looked around a bit. We weren't sure exactly where the entrance was, so we asked someone we saw standing out there, and they said, go on in through this hotel entrance. There's a sign there pointing inside, and we headed in, and that says Thermal COSALA, which is the spa. And we went there on our e-bikes. It's about a 30-minute ride from where we live on e-bikes, and so we were a little concerned about the distance, but it worked out very well. And we got there early, so we didn't have the big crowds. We had the place almost completely to ourselves. As you'll see, there were very few people around. It was quite a lot busier later in the day. But when we got there a good time, and things are just beginning to open up. So you could have seen there was some steam coming up from the fountain there. So I guess it's hot springs in the ground all around. The facility is pretty nice, and there's a flat fee you pay for entrance to the springs. It cost, I think it was 730 pesos per person, which is like about $35 for the entire day. Quite a deal. And that's one of the pools there. It's each of the pools is heated, and actually they usually post the temperature of each of the pools, so you know what you're getting into, whether it's hot or moderately hot or very hot. So this is one of the pools that you can get into. We did not get into this one because by the time we got to the end, we were pretty relaxed. This is the Vino Tinto. This is the wine pool, and it actually has real wine in it. When you get into that pool, it kind of hydrates you and relaxes you. It's a very nice experience in this. Next to that is the Oatmeal pool, and in this one they have on the side of the pool a bowl of oatmeal that you can use to apply oatmeal to your face and get your skin all ready. Here's the bowl. It's covered up, so they don't want things to get inside of it, but you just dip your hands in there, put stuff on your face, and you're ready to go. Really nice facility. And we're approaching the sauna, and that's a rock sauna. It's inside that enclosure there, steam room, and that's the grand finale to the experience there. We can get inside there, steam the any remaining toxins out of your body, and just enjoy that experience. As you can see, there are very few people on the ground, so it's early in the morning. We weren't sure how long it was going to take to arrive, so we gave ourselves plenty of time to get there, being that it's our first trip that far from home on bikes. It turns out we got there really early. You can be served food on the lawn from the spa and restaurant. And so at the beginning of the our experience that we did, we had breakfast before we got started. And we'll see that later on. There's the main pool, which is also heated. And you can get in there and just kind of relax. It's a big pool, really big pool. They have a set of lockers, and you can change in the restrooms. It's all outfitted for you to do everything. This is a lavender jacuzzi. And they actually put lavender in the water. Then next to the lavender jacuzzi is another jacuzzi which has rosemary. The signs indicate what's in each of the sign on the wall. Rosemary. And here's another jacuzzi. Very nice. This is one of the hot. And this one has hibiscus in the water. And most of these have a shower nearby. You can rinse off after you get out of the jacuzzi. And this is the area where we sat on the lawn and we had breakfast.
Yeah, where do you get the mud?
And that's a VIP jacuzzi up there on the steps.
Oh. Okay, check this out. The pictures are not shy at all. He took what he wanted.
So first we're going to try the Oatmeal Spa. See Daryl putting oatmeal on, and I already have mine on my face. And the water is nice and warm. So here we go. And we'll sit in here for 10 or 15, 20 minutes. And you can see in the background how the water is bubbling up. It's actually coming up from an underground thermal spring. Cool. So we're now entering the, which pool is this? Lavender. The lavender pool. Be careful this time, don't slip and fall. And there he is. Okay. And we kind of rinse off in between each pool. We're now in the red wine pot. It's lovely. It's very warm. And looks like there are multiple springs popping up here from the underground thermal springs. Okay, so we're going to just sit and relax now. Relajo, relajo. As you can see, the spring, this is another spring where the water, thermal water is coming up from the middle, from the underground, And now for a final spa, the hibiscus. Vitamin C.
love it. Is it too hot for you, huh?
No.
Well, we're going to enjoy this really hot thermal spa for a few minutes. I hope we don't fall asleep and wake up a few hours later. Now we're going to experience mud. We bought this mud when we first came in. Ready, Daryl? I'm gonna do my front and then my back. That part I can't see. I'll do this back. And you know, muds in general, they are really, really good for detoxing, exfoliating. It has like a little bit of a grip to it. It smells good. I suspect that the mud has lots of minerals in it. The back of my legs there. Then we put the mud on, and then we let it dry, and we let it do its work. And then we go rinse it off, and then get back. Rinse it off, and then get back in. Probably gonna hit this vitamin C therapy. Okay. Is my face covered? Yep. However, how do we look? Show them you. Let's go closer. How do we look? I'm going to use all of this since we paid for it. Let's just get the whole jar. It smells great. And now we'll just kind of like walk around and let it dry. Go over there by the lake and let it dry.
drawing out the toxins. His is dry just about all over. He's a little bit more caliente. Hot. So what we're going to do now, after this dries completely, is we'll go and wash off, shower off all of this mud, and then we'll get back in to the hibiscus spa for a few minutes, and then we'll jump in the pool, which is for a nice refreshing dip, which is warm too. The temperatures of these pools are magnificent. So I think that's about the end of our adventure, right? Yeah, you're all detoxed, fresh, stimulated, hydrated, and everything else that these spas offer for people. So let me take him back to the spa. He's ready to get this off. He says it's itchy. Oh, just in the show. Well, I hope it's drawing out the inflammation from my tear. Yeah. So, anyway, adios. So, as you can see, we're all cleaned up now. Got the mud all off. And we're headed back into one of the jacuzzis just to continue to relax. We have now entered into the steam room. And as you can see, we're pretty steamy, pretty foggy. So we'll make this short. We'll be out in a bit. There's some kind of herbs